Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, I've thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
We have already started here. Now it's Unal. Now it's Semenyo! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Scott wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Adams, gently done. Now who's going to be first to this?
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Unal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Cisco! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Manchester United come up with yet another first-half goal. It's quite a habit they're in.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kluivert. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Semenyo. That's a little off target. Adams cuts it out. Now it's Unal. That's been slipped through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short. Semenyo. Nicely intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. And the shots! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Christie forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Senesi. Semenyo. Oh, just skips past his man. This is deception. His positioning was spot on. Unal.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Semenyo. It could be Semenyo!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Menu. And it's Danilo. Danilo.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Kluivert. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Unal, played out to the right. Adams has it out wide and in space. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most...
Great chance! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So all square with a foul and the whistle's gone. Now this could be a pivotal moment. 9 minutes, free kick, great position. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Decent enough try.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hill. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Truffert. And here's Tavernier. Oh, good ball. Semenyo! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Having turned, and that's that. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United never really got into the...
Well, welcome one and all on an evening which is far from ideal in terms of weather conditions. Right now it's okay, cloudy but nothing worse. However, the fear is that rain is on its way, and this match, critical as it is, could soon be pretty damp, soggy or even worse. There's an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectations. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a busy time here, having to play the role of a 6, an 8 and a 10. And I think when you consider his age and the fact that he can drop into all of those positions and perform without any problem, I think you know you've got something special brewing.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Zutze, that is a brilliant interception. Bellingham! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Surely now! Harmlessly behind. Diogo Dalot. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Phillips. And here's Circe. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button.
It's quite wonderful! A finish right from the top drawer. Manchester United take the lead. Oh, that is a bit special. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. That's really well manoeuvred. Lindelof shifted upfield. Right, Circe. It's run loose here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Danilo cuts out the pass. Unsonzi. So what can they make of this?
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Nzonzi. Thomas.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. Mainu. There's the header! That's going to go a long way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
Wilmot. Phillips. Good-looking ball. Unsonzi. And he welcomes it in. Now, can he find a finish? Let's a look and place it forward. The first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neni. Diogo Dalot. Danilo Pereira. Wilmot, nicely aimed pass. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Bellingham. Oh, super find. It's really well cleared. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Mainu. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Thomas gently done. Goes for a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bai Chun-ho tries to dink it through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Played it, and the shot! Oh, that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Lindelof does really well to win the ball there. And a chance! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even...
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Chikwueze.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kudus. That's Kudus. And that has been cleared. Ball is over the line. Bellingham. So much time and space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Thomas. And it's played forward. Seko, spread out to the left. Cross goes in there. Here comes another cross. Menu. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Manchester United conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. There's the shot! Yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! How very smart. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Elneny knocks it out wide. Kudus, and the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Over to the left. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Diving header! He's shooting! Goal! And this is getting better and better. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham.
Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham forwards and with intent. It'll be a throw-in. Played in. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Thomas. And that is out of play. Oh, that's a nice ball. Malacia makes the interception. Oh, we expected chance! Drawn. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That is Cresswell. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that shapes the shoot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous. Sesko! Really drilled it. Bellingham, can he find the finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Thomas. That's been drilled forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to break at pace. Lenny. Cresswell gets over and intercepts. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, played right into his path. Now, can he find a finish? Aim forwards. Bellingham powering forward here. That is a great pick out. Zirkzee, Bellingham. That's a simple one for the keeper. Calmly anticipates. Obama has found the net here, of course. Played out to the right. Ball's being played in here nice and early. There is the half-time whistle. We can review the first half.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So we're just settling back into this second half. And a chance! And the second half is off to a flyer. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Zirkzee is going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. Great ball if he can get there. Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Šeško. Bellingham. And he's lost his match. Shot a goal! There it is! Manchester United are back on level terms. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Zirkzee got backward here. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. And that's a good ball. Almeni gently done. Šeško. Now it's Zirkzee. And he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Obama! Can he stop it going out? By Junho, and they can counter here. That's a fabulous ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Cressler. Diogo Dalot cuts it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Wilmot forwards and with intent. Oh, perfectly measured that. Wilmot gets it clear. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. And that's been won straight back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Changes him with that pass. Moved on forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he finish? That's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Phillips simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? To Ketelada. He's cut it out. Second. Aim forwards. Well, that's well seen too. To Ketelada. There's the shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Manchester United displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Tries a shot! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. To Ketelara. Phillips wins the duel this time. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham have it back and can go again. That is good strength. That's been drilled in. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Secco, and the shot!
Yeah, I think the word...
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Well, we are already up and running again. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Clears it away. And here's Nzonzi. Renato Augusto. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Cresswell shifted upfield. Danilo Pereira. Bellingham being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Lindelof. And it's Endo. Clearly not happy with that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Climbs up big! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are out. And that is the end of the road. This is where their ambitions die. So much promise, so much potential, but they will not be going forward from here. Manchester United emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Sporting have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's down to business here. He is through here. Driving on, a real charge here. And that's a good intervention. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Does well to get it back. Xavi Simons shifted upfield. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a good ball through. Now it's the Ketelara. Oh, what a ball! Shapes to shoot! Aim forwards. Suarez. So it is still 0-0. Kubo. The Ketelara, gently done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a cute ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kudus. Now it's the Ketelara. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's heaved it away. Now the delivery. And he's there to get it away. And it's Kubo. Danilo climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
He's in plenty of space here. Sporting opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
It's played forward. It's been slipped through. That's the keeper's ball. The Ketelara. He's through here. Kudus. He has found the way through. And that has been clubbed away. And we've reached half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Xavi Simons. Eto. Now it's Simons. Now it's the Ketelara. And a chance! Eto! And it's Simons. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. Kudus, he's found a way through. There's the shot! Clears it away. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, Red, nice interception. Done delicately. Kudus. De Ketelara. Wins the duel this time. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That looks a good ball through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Sporting really can be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Šeško. Nice intercept. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Now can he... Great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely intercepted.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fellow, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just seems a little unfair. He is a proven leader and a communicator since his young days in the game. I just think he's better in a freer role. Just give him that freedom to express himself, and he's a type of player who just likes to play off the cuff, so you're never quite sure what he's going to do. He's unpredictable.
Okay, interesting. There's the whistle. Zirkzee, and it's real chance! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Simons. Menu. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Diogo Dalot with a definite foul there. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially...
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Facing up to last season's champions, it is a tough ask of anyone, let alone a newly promoted side.
I think they've just got to remain composed. After all, this is what it's all about. That's why they worked so hard last season, to make it to the biggest stages like this and see if they've got what it takes to compete. Of course they're up against it, but you never know in football. You've got to stay calm.
Šeško cuts out the pass. Right. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Menu. We expected better, and so did he. Šeško! Oh, a chance! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simplicity itself.
his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. It came up beautiful.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Sims hits a shot! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That has been cut short. And it's Simons. Played out wide. Simons. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Simons. Šeško. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He'll fancy himself from here. Simons! And he should have made it 4. This possibly the last play of the half. And the shots, and he shoots! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Manchester United, and the first 45 minutes are up. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Great defending, strong and determined. Menu looking to add to his goal.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! Strong running down that left flank. Menu. Šeško is having a shot! And again! Schlapp. Right. Schlupp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Right. He's shifting through the gears here. Menu. Shesko. Physical challenge. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. A chance, but meet and drink for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
So not long left in this now. Manchester United finally looking set to achieve their first clean sheet of the campaign. And it's Menu. To Ketelara, lobbed in behind. Tries scooping one. Right. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
The action has already started. Bellingham! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Played towards the front line. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
Bellingham! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. Time to deliver. Aimed in. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's run loose here. Davies. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way through. Šeško! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Šeško? Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
El Neni. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Menu looking to penetrate opposition lines. Long ball by the goalkeeper. De Ligt makes the interception. Bellingham. Real chance! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
There is the half-time whistle.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Bellingham! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
He's in plenty of space here. Proves too strong. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from...
Success! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making it...
There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Great defending, strong and determined. Chance here to counter. It's cut it out. Manchester United won emphatically last time. Morale is high for this one. Tanganga. Oh, there's a probing ball. Davis. Chong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Davis. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Ings. Chance! In for the pieces! It's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
And look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Very much into the last knockings. So nicely shoots! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do.